in wind farm and as well as for my home.
Jimpeer is a desert region where the vegetation is sparse. The most abundant resource here is the wind. Engineer Zahid and his Chinese colleagues have a special task to perform. They will climb up to the tallest place in the desert, the top of a wind turbine, 80 meters above ground level. The giant windmills were erected as part of the first wind power project involving cooperation between China and Pakistan. Built by China Three Gorges Corporation, the project has been in operation since 2014. The development of clean energy will ease Pakistan's electricity shortages and reduce its reliance on oil and gas. The task facing Zahid and his colleagues is to clean the parts of the anemometer systems where sand has accumulated.
7.3米每秒。
80 meters above the ground, the winds are even stronger, but Zahid doesn't mind. He's proud to be doing this work.
My hometown is 70 kilometers away in this direction. So this electric power is supplied to my hometown as well. So here I am working in wind farm and as well as for my hometown.
Clean energy is now a common aspiration for humankind. China, by making use of its technological advantages, is promoting the development and use of clean and economic new energies. The Karakoram Highway, one of the most impressive mountain highways on Earth. It runs like a ribbon across the Karakoram Mountains, the Hindu Kush, the Pamir Mountains, and the Western Himalayas. Starting from Kashgar in China's Xinjiang in the north, the 1,224-kilometer highway enters Pakistan at the Kunjurab Pass. Work began on the Karakoram Highway, seen as a symbol of China-Pakistan friendship, in 1966 and lasted for 12 years. Today, as part of the development of the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, the highway is undergoing large-scale renovation and expansion. When the work is completed, it will extend as far as Gwadar, a deepwater port on the Indian Ocean. Final preparations are being made for Gwadar port to begin full-scale operation. Pakistan first drew up plans for a deepwater port at Gwadar as early as 1964. The project only got fully underway in 2002 when Chinese enterprises agreed to participate in the construction and development. The Karakoram Highway will eventually extend all the way from Gwadar Port in the south to Kashgar in the north. Significantly, it will link the Silk Road on land with the Maritime Silk Road. As a key part of the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, the highway will facilitate transport between northwest China and Central Asia. Gwadar is looking forward to becoming a prosperous commercial port city. It currently has a population of less than 100,000, but in anticipation of a rapid increase, it is building an additional primary school. A new hospital is nearing completion, and work on an international airport is well underway. The expansion of its urban water supply facilities, coal-fired power plants, and electricity transmission lines is being planned. Many of the projects are being undertaken with Chinese assistance. In the planning and design of new residential districts, industrial zones, and free trade zones in Gwadar, the main point of reference has been Shenzhen. Like the southern Chinese city, this gateway on the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor will, it is hoped, be a major incubator of growth. This is Gwadar today, but how will it look tomorrow?
We hope that this will bring not only investments from China but from rest of the world to bring greater employment opportunities and make China-Pakistan Economic Corridor a success story.